It was a quiet Saturday night in Denver. One of those nights a man feels he ought to be interested in the finer things. And what finer place to find the finer things than the Denver Opera House?
This is yours, Pop. Oh, danke, danke. My priceless violin.
Oh, the wonderful everything.
Please, girls, you are embarrassing the gentleman.
That's all right, girls. Embarrass me. Go right ahead and embarrass me.
Mr. Slade. Good, you're right on time.
Miss Quinn?
I believe you've met Professor Maximilian and his nieces, Miss Frida and Miss Gisela.
We met only in passing last night.
Well, that was only in passing. I'd like to stay a while.
She means informally.
Well, whatever she means, I'm in favor of it.
Mr. Slade, I was too upset to express myself last night. But I would like to say that when you saved my Stradivarius, you saved an old man's life. I could not live without my beautiful violin.
Oh, I was glad to do it, sir.
Which brings us to the matter in point. I understand you have a small detective agency here in Denver.
Well, it's not that small.
Well, just how large is your organization?
Oh, about my size.
In any case, my insurance company is grateful. As you might know, we insure the Denver Opera House against fire and theft. And you saved my company an outlay of, how much would you say, Professor?
I was offered $40,000 in Vienna only last year.
For that fiddle?
It is more than a fiddle, my friend. It is a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Listen. You see? The tone is perfect. Unbelievable.
Well, I'll take your word for it, Professor. Thanks. Now, Mr. Quinn, where do I fit into this?
Well, we would like to hire a guard for the professor's violin for as long as he remains here in Denver.
1 week.
Will you take the job?
Please,
Well,
Mr. Slade. As a favor to us.
Perhaps Mr. Slade has better things to do than spend a week living with us.
Now, just a moment here. I'd be, living with you?
Like one of the family.
And we're a very close family, Mr. Slade.
How about it?
Well, what's it worth?
$200.
I don't have that much on me now, but if you just give me half an hour, I can scrape it up real fast.
We pay you.
Mr. Quinn, you just hired yourself a fiddle watcher. And incidentally, considering the side benefits, you could have driven a lot harder bargain.
Well, we're satisfied. And I might add that if we're happy with your work, there'll be lots more of it for you.
Come, Mr. Slade, we do not wish to be late for the Sunday matinee.
Yes, sir. A lot hotter bargain.
Sounded almost pretty, didn't it, Mac?
Yeah, beautiful. Will you please open our dressing room?
Oh, it's already open, Mac.
Will you step in while we change?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't
We
think
do not mind. In the theater, we are, how you say, one big happy family.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess I'll just be happy out here, thanks.
As you wish.
Oh, perhaps after the matinee performance, you and I could...
Well, if it isn't the big hero himself.
Mr. Slade, I would like you to meet Trig Bronson, our sharpshooter. And this is Atlas the Great.
Well, pleased to meet you, gentlemen.
The pleasure's all yours.
Very well, that's the way you want it.
Well, gentlemen, I leave you to get acquainted.
There's one thing you ought to know.
Oh, and what's that?
She's been spoke for. I've already staked my claim.
That's just too bad, Mr. Bronson.
What do you mean?
'Cause I come from a long line of claim jumpers.
Now, you listen to me.
You listen to me, mister. One more poke and you're going to be the only nine-fingered sharpshooter in vaudeville.
Places, please. Overture. Places, please. Now, there's a fellow I'd like to shoot my initials in.
Maybe I should rough him up a little bit, Hudrig.
I'll let you know.
Well, if this is heaven, I sure like the way you angels dress.
You not hurt?
Oh, I feel just fine. What happened?
A sandbag fell and hit your poor head.
The rope was cut.
What rope?
Hey, that fiddle. My violin. My precious strength. My precious Stradivarius. My life. Why did I ever to the Wild West come?
Well, there it is, Pop. Looks all right, better check it, though.
Not one scratch. Perhaps we are making a mountain from a molehill out.
Well, maybe.
Animation's just about over, Professor, so you're on next.
You hoist the curtain for 1 minute, please, while I tune. Come, girls.
I must talk to you.
Well, help yourself.
Come to my room after the matinee. Room 7, Denver Palace.
Room 7, Denver Palace, eh?
Who is it?
Slade.
Just a moment.
Well, hello.
Come in.
Thank you.
I hope you do not mind my informal attire. But in the theater we are, as you say.
Yes, I know. One big happy family.
Can I take your things?
Well, sure, sure.
Won't you sit down?
Well, thank you. You know, I think I'll be more comfortable over here.
I suppose you wonder why I asked you here.
Yes, some.
To tell you the truth, I wanted to ask you a question.
Well, go right ahead.
Well, the question is this. What does one do for entertainment on a Sunday afternoon in Denver?
I'm afraid not much. What with the blue laws, you know.
But is there not some nice place where one can go and drink perhaps a glass of May wine?
Not on Sunday.
Then perhaps a casino where a lady could risk a chip or two in roulette?
Not on Sunday.
That is against the law, too.
Uh-huh.
Everything against the law on Sunday in Denver?
Just about.
Even this?
You know, it's even against the law in Denver to pitch horseshoes.
I did not invite you here to pitch horseshoes.
No? Drop it, Trig.
Be careful. He's a sharpshooter.
You don't do so bad at it yourself. It looked like our trick shot artist wasn't so tricky at that. He'd run himself into a dead end. He'd have to have gone through one of 3 doors. Not that one. Padlock, tight for Sunday. Not that one either. Not even a mouse could have gotten between those packing boxes. That left number 3, Denver Casket Company. I didn't know exactly what he had in mind, but whatever it was, he picked a nice place for it. I'd have felt a lot better if the law was along, but there wasn't time.
Hold it. Now turn around.
Freeze! All right now, Trig. Where's that fiddle?
May I?
Go ahead. But real easy, Trig. Well,
So long, Slade.
you're not going anywhere, Trig.
How you gonna stop me? With that shotgun?
If I have to.
Yeah, and you're liable to make a pile of splinters out of this pretty violin.
That's right, and fill you full of holes, too.
Yeah, but you won't do that, will you, Slade?
Don't try me, Trig.
Look, I walk out of here with this, and maybe someday you'll accidentally get it back. You pull that trigger, and it's goodbye, Fiddle.
You're pretty smart, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Trig. That makes us even for the sandbag.
I didn't do that.
Oh, who did?
How should I know? I'm not the only one who could use $40,000.
All right, come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. 40,000's a lot of dough. Why don't we split it? Head for Mexico.
Sorry, Trig, no deal.
What's the matter? Couldn't live with yourself?
Oh, isn't that, Trig?
What then?
Just couldn't live with you. Come on.
I'll need some help.
All right.
doesn't seem to be damaged.
It looks all right to me.
It better be, or you can change your name to Mud as far as working in Denver is concerned.
Where is he? Where is he? The bummer who tried to steal my precious Stradivarius.
The sheriff took him down to see the doctor, Professor.
Good. I hope it is something serious.
Professor, I wish you'd look at your violin.
Oh, yeah, my beautiful violin.
Is it all right, Professor?
Yeah, it seems to be fine.
Well, maybe you better try it out, just for tone.
No, that is not necessary. The tone is fine. I can see by looking.
Well, good. That's a big relief.
Thank you. Thank you for getting it back, Mr. Slade, for the second time. I'm very grateful to you. But tell me, how did that bummer happen to get a hold of it?
Maybe you better ask your niece, Frida, that.
Oh, I did, but she is feeling very bad about this.
Mm-hmm. What did she say?
I didn't understand. Something like playing horseshoes with you.
Horseshoes?
Maybe she is a little bit confused, huh?
If Trig Bronson talks, she might have something to be hysterical about.
What do you mean?
From where I'm sitting, it looks like she's in on it.
Well, that's a pretty serious accusation, Slade.
Somebody told Trig Bronson that I'd be there, and she's the only one that knew.
I knew you were coming to visit. Gisela knew. We have no secret in our family.
Gisela, huh? That's your other niece, isn't it?
Yeah.
She and Trig Bronson are kind of friendly, aren't they?
Oh, they are good friends.
She at the hotel now?
She said she was going to the theater to rehearse a few dance steps.
You think she's mixed up with Trig in this?
That's what I mean to find out, Mr. Quint. Lou. Hey, is Gisela around?
No, she said she might come by and practice a few dance steps if I didn't mind.
What did you say?
What do you think? Have you seen her in that statue outfit she's wearing?
What about it?
If I could just whittle myself down a couple of statues like that, I'd spend a week in the museum and die happy.
Oh, Mr. Slade. What a nice surprise.
Gisela, I was hoping to see you here.
Well, you have found me, no? What did you wish?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Very well. Come to my dressing room, and you can ask me while I change. May I have the key, please?
Sure. If you need me, I'll be right here.
Nein, danke. I do not think we will need you.
Oh, I reckon not.
Come, Mr. Slade. After you.
Oh, no, thanks, Gisela. See, I'm after you.
Oh, how nice. Sit down, Mr. Slade.
Thank you.
Well, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Mr. Slade.
Huh?
You said you had some questions to ask me.
Oh, yes, some questions. Yeah.
Well?
Well, what's this about you and Trig Bronson?
What about us?
He says he has his brand on you.
No man has a brand on me, Mr. Slade.
No, of course not, but you're still friendly with him, aren't you?
I'd rather be friendly with you.
Yeah. Well, We were talking about Trig Bronson.
All this talk about Trig Bronson bores me. Will you please give me my costume?
Yes, ma'am. Where is it?
Over here in this closet.
Certainly. Well, which costume do you want?
The pink leotards over here, please.
Oh, you mean these? There you are.
Break you up, boy!
Slade, good work.
Yeah, great.
My beautiful lady. Look.
I'm awfully sorry, Professor. It's just one of those things.
Well, you certainly botched this one, Slade.
My beautiful Stradivarius.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
It was so beautiful, so true of tone. I never even had to tune it. But once in all those years, a violin like that is irreplaceable.
A check for $40,000 will be drawn in your name tomorrow, Professor. I'm only sorry I can't prosecute you for criminal negligence. You're a fool and a blunderer, Slade. A fool and a blunderer.
Well, maybe I am, Mr. Quinn. But I'm not the one that's going to pay $40,000 for a $2 fiddle.
What?
What is he saying?
What was that you were saying, Professor, about you never having to tune your beautiful Stradivarius? You tuned something during the matinee. I saw you. You see, Quinn, he switched the Stradivarius for that cheap fiddle when I was knocked out by that sandbag.
You're mad.
Am I? And then he had the two girls talk their boyfriends, Trig and Atlas, into trying to steal a worthless violin. See, he was going to keep the money and keep the Stradivarius, too.
You lie.
Do I?
Shoot me if you want.
Oh.
I still say you lie.
Don't worry, Professor. I'm not going to shoot you. But I might put a little hole in that violin there up on the wall.
No.
Huh?
No. No. Not my Stradivarius.
Well, there you are, Quinn.
Much obliged to you, Slade. Much obliged. And look, anything I said in the heat of anger, well, I hope you'll forget about it.
Oh, sure, Mr. Quinn. Just as long as your company doesn't insist on prosecuting the professor and the girls.
Well, we feel the less said about that sort of thing, the better. I don't understand, though.
What?
Why you're so interested. After all, they did try to set you up for a robbery.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, you see, Mr. Quinn, the way I look at it, girls will be girls. You know, I'm sure glad of it, too. Real glad. I can't blame anybody but myself. I was well paid for my assignment and met two charming girls. But had I known then what I know now, I never would have agreed to play nursemaid to a violin.